Hey Stampers, Kim from stampingimperfection.com. Welcome to my craft room. Today I wanted to do another video with the Swallowtail butterfly stamp. This is from the Stampin' Up! Spring Mini. I love this, and any of these techniques could really be used with any stamp set. The other one I was thinking that all of these techniques I'm showing you could be used for is the Hello Doily big background stamp set, or stamp. Any of these techniques would also work really well for that. So I'm just going to use an ink pad, and I'm going to apply, or I'm going to use 3 ink pads, and I know that I want to use, I keep seeing this with, featured with the Summer Starfruit, and I'm using my color coach, and the Summer Starfruit, which is not one of my favorite colors, but if you look through the color coach, find that on the back it has color suggestions. So they show it with Baja Breeze, Elegant Eggplant, and Summer Starfruit. So that's a combination I'm going to use. So what I'm going to do is I've got a piece of white cardstock. I've got my Swallowtail stamp mounted on the largest block, and I'm going to use the Elegant Eggplant, the Summer Starfruit, and the Baja Breeze. And I'm going to start with, I always want to start with the lightest color, and I don't want to mess up my Baja Breeze, so I'm going to actually start with that. And I want the Baja Breeze, and I'm just going to apply the ink pad directly to the edges of the stamp. Just like that. And I'm just using the edge of my ink pad to apply this. Hopefully getting it everywhere I want it. Okay, and we can always blend the colors after we stamp it if we need to. Okay, and then I'm going to use, right next to that, I'm just going to plop this down right next to it, I'm going to use the Summer Starfruit. Just like that. I'm just using the edge to kind of stamp this. And then right in the middle, I'm going to put the Elegant Eggplant. This is one of my favorite fall colors, so I'm going to try to get that in the middle, like that, wherever I see that I haven't gotten it stamped or inked. And then I'm just going to turn this over, put it down on my paper. I just plop it down. Everyone seems to turn out a little different depending on how you tip it. Apply even pressure, and voila, very pretty. Looks really pretty. Okay, now I'm going to I've trimmed off some of the stamped image. I just trimmed off a couple of pieces because one of the sides I had a little space that wasn't inked up, so that's easy to fix. I just trimmed it down to fit my card, and I have a piece of Summer Starfruit. This is cut at 5.5 by 11, scored at 4 1/4, and I'm just going to attach this up here with some snail, and then I'm going to stamp a sentiment down here, and my card will be done. And you can embellish this as much or as little as you like, but I want to keep it simple, and I want the colorful stamped image to be the focal point of my card. And I'm going to use Elegant Eggplant to stamp on this because I think it's dark enough. I'm going to try stamping directly on the Summer Starfruit, and I'm using my Loving Thoughts sentiment set, which I love. I chose Wonderful You because it's a nice long one, and I have plenty of space there. So I'm going to just push this down, ink it up, stamp it, and there you go. You have a quick and simple card that looks like you spent a long time coloring it in. How pretty is that? So go to stampingimperfection.com, sign up for my mailing list, check out my blog for more ideas, tips, tricks, and techniques. Thanks for watching. stampingimperfection.com.